Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Last time we proved our client was innocent of theft. However, now Ron DeLite is being accused of murder. Also, we met Godot. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. DeLite got arrested again. Well, supposedly Mr. DeLite was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose. I don't buy it.
But the one who proved that Mr. DeLite was there was Mr. Nick himself. At least from what I can understand.
Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder?
I think I'm going to head back to Kurain Village for a little while, if that's alright.
Sure, but why?
I'm going to bring the Sacred Urn back and have some people take a look at it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with...
No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you to spend some special quality time together. Full of love and happiness.
Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve.
Now remember, no fighting, okay?
She's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. Okay. I guess we should... Yeah. I already told you, it's not me! A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. DeLite right now. Man, we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday, they thought he was just a thief, but now they've got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. The guard over there looks a bit on edge, too. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya! Miss DeLite. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie would never hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I could do to help anymore. I had no idea Miss DeLite had such a vulnerable side. I wonder if she's guilty of anything. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him.
I don't think he would either, Nick.
Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper on it to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die."
I would never say that. Anyway, Miss DeLite, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Miss DeLite, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief? The very idea. I guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? I just can't understand how they could be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. DeLite? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl up into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. DeLite come running to save you? Yeah, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please stop it, he screamed. I could see the robber's faces turn pale. That high-pitched shriek of his sure does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. That is the wrong voice and it's fine. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself, he came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaky, but he still risked his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did.
That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess.
Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage.
With Amaya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future.
Hasn't she already been kidnapped once?
At least once, if not twice.
Miss DeLite, do you know about KB Security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works.
So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLite was once an employee of KB Security. I really have to fix Godot's voice. I'm not good at doing the deeper voices and then enunciating, so it feels more complicated for me to do. He was once a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
Looks like Miss DeLite doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is.
Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car.
Well, I have to admit I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike.
To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you weren't literally flying?
Why don't I give you a ride sometimes? Or better yet, how about now?
No, I'll pass. Thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves?
What a scaredy cat you are, Nick.
So, like, told us the location of KB Security.
Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean ace detectives? No, I'm fine with ace detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Adamy's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try to find more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously the real Mask DeMasque is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah. And Detective Adamy knew more about Mask DeMasque than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV.
So then, you went there to ask him some questions?
That's alright. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now, and I forced my way past her into his hideout.
I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout.
The bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Okay. So I don't think there's anything around here because everything is stuff we already looked at. Does she know about the blackmail letter? I'm curious. Oh, is that a letter addressed to my Ronnie? Sorry, but I hate it when people poke their noses in other people's business. It looks like Miss DeLite doesn't know about it. Which means she has no idea that her husband was being blackmailed. Okay, so that's information. Alright, let's head to the CEO's office, because I don't think Adamy is going to have anything. I don't think. Hey, he was in a safe?
So I guess this is where it all went down, huh?
The walls in here look thick. Just like you'd expect in the CEO's office.
What does that got to do with anything?
Hey, it's you guys.
Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe.
And today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like Oh, that was great. Yeah, you guys got what you deserve now. Or something to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, Belle? If the gumshoe fits. Well, anyway. The point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart into the jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. And sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy.
Now this little love fest is over, maybe we could... What?
Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to.
Hey, come on. What about how we put our heart into our work? Things are, like, really working against us right now, and we need help.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal?
Okay, I won't cry on you, pal.
And the victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security, the big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, and probably an object in this room.
Happened exactly the same time the Mask DeMasque was stealing the urn, huh? So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body?
And there's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe.
Safe? Well, it is pretty big.
And nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came.
Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out.
I think we still need some more information about Mr. Bullard.
Maybe you can start by getting the man's name right.
So, what happened to Mask DeMasque? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling.
No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right?
Oh, you mean that detective at me? Oh, well, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Now that's the detective I know and love. And think about it, Atman was always around when the calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was on at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I ever heard. And that shows how... That's how you just knew he was the thief.
And would explain how he was able to retrieve the soul item he kept bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's one thing I can't figure out about his first heist.
His first heist?
Yeah, the Dear Zamanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Yeah, I saved the newspaper clipping. And since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it.
Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? It's pretty small, so it's hard to see, but now that she mentions it. Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. DeLite.
Yeah, I think he did that. Why, just because he knew it hurt more. That's what my gut's telling me anyways.
So, who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyways?
But that's Prosecutor Godot. He's quite the enigma, huh? And the thing is, pal, I never heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office, came out of nowhere.
That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor.
And it's true, according to the records anyways, but... no way he's an amateur. He's a nice man and quite a maverick that gives me goosebumps.
Goosebumps? You?
Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. And no one would talk to me, they all just turned the other way.
Poor Detective Gumshoe, I had no idea you were so unpopular.
No, that's not what I meant.
That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I swear to God, if he's found karma, I'm gonna be pissed. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Oh my gosh, we have another one with a dark secret. It's Edgeworth too. There's one thing that has been bugging me. Okay, I wanna... Okay, that's all it shows us. There's something that is bugging me, because we have the whole thing that, like, Abme could have changed this, but if he's leaving, or whoever Mask DeMasque, because I will say it's Luke, if he's leaving with it at right before 1, but everything else we have makes it sound like he came in at 1. That's the thing that is bugging me the most. Check out this big thick binder here.
Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick.
Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work, just a little hard on the eyes.
What did you find out, Nick?
This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about Mask DeMasque. It's filled with info on him.
What? What kind of info?
Filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and crime scenes.
Hey, Nick, look at the last page.
It's a list. Let's see. Tears of Eminode, 100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that the mask stole.
So then $100,000 is the value of the stolen item.
I don't know. That number sounds kind of low to me. And I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Okay. Nope. I have an idea. What if this was like you had like Abme or whoever like steal the items, Bullard would then buy them and then sell them. Like this was the buying price that he was getting them for, and then would sell them for a different price. Nope. Let's keep examining. That's kind of where like my gut's at. These look like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid.
Get between these two shelves.
Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel.
So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with a bunch of files.
Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle.
Be a good night's reading if you've got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Hey, cut it out. Don't press that. That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Chicopshu could jump like that.
What is that button anyway?
It's an emergency buzzer. It says right there on the panel. Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? As the alarm's connected to the basement guard room, it's used to summon security up here.
Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime...
Oh! So when the CEO was attacked, you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, so just so you know.
Huh. I think we'd better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought.
Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out, just for a second. Ooh, nice. I feel like just like a CEO. Hey, you, whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. This is the life. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know. Wow, look at that huge frame photo.
Tall mountains rising majestically against the dark and cloudy sky.
There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise?
Either this guy didn't get out enough or he really had rotten luck with the weather.
Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days.
Wow, Maya.
Ew. Think about it. The tech guy was laying in here all night. Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none.
Well, somebody opened this safe on the night of the crime, right?
Yeah, and so?
Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in there, must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready?
Okay, shoot.
Opening this baby's no piece of cake. And there's only a few people who know how to open this safe, Bear.
Yeah, and...
Everyone that knows how to open the safe and tight alibis are jacked. Everyone except one, that is.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
And former security chief Ron DeLite. What? Ron DeLite? He was the security chief?
Ron, so he knew how to open the safe, huh?
Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal. This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it opened?
I don't think so.
So, you mean...
Yeah, I think the string shows where and how the corpse was lying.
You mean... the victim? He was killed by being crushed by the safe door?
She can't be serious, can she?
Okay, so I don't think we have anything else that we can really look for here.
We do have the buzzer, so let's head to the basement. Wow, this is really something else.
For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure.
KP security guard, oh, I just remembered Larry might be.
Hey, Nick, what's up?
So he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you too.
Hi, Larry.
Here I was working my fingers to the bone. And in walks an angel. I've got no problems with daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you.
Really? What is it?
Huh. Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here is a different story.
But, Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies.
That was then, and this is now. Larry, what are we going to do with you? So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry?
Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free.
You want a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest. Can you talk to him, Maya?
Larry, tell us already. What's the good info?
Hey, I like that. This kid has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know?
Yes. So tell me.
Okay, so the thing is, Ron DeLite was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me?
Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on.
Well, 1 year ago, Ron DeLite was fired. There was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful.
I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that.
Like maybe skipping out on work to go pick up hot chicks or something. No, that's just you. So what's it like being part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by alright, I guess. First, I have to keep my eyes on those monitors all the time.
Monitors?
There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out.
Oh.
And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams.
What teams?
The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if something's small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me. I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you are still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break. Don't pin the whole thing on me. This is not fair, Nick. Huh?
I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility.
Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? Larry! Oh no, I knew something smelled bad and it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say, that was then and this is now, okay? Looks like I'm going to have to break his psyche locks after all. Okay, I don't think we have anything to prove. So let's look around and let's see what we can find. Hey Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Did you know you hung it on top of some kind of lever? Yeah, sure. I was told to never, ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Cut it, greenhorn? So, why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. The jacket's weight pulls the lever down. That's what they call an accident. Doesn't this suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen, huh? It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. Something's written on this poster in fine print. Guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. 1, obey thy superior. 2, respect thy superior. 3, smile at thy superior. 4, salute thy superior. 5, buy donuts for thy superior book command. It's signed Wendy Olbeck. Oh no, not Wendy. Wendy's back. Yeah, she's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with a real genuine ray gun. Yeah, sounds scary, alright. Well, fortunately she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. It's my partner's seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I would call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. There's tea spilt all over that machine, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. Still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. Oh. The screens there show what's going on in the building everywhere, and it's my job to keep a steady eye on them, all of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on these too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey, Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. And how do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, alright? That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? Keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communication. Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate. No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room. Somewhere? Instruction manual? What are you going to do in an emergency? Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork. Even Maya and Pearls could run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Okay, I think we have looked at almost everything. Wow, take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they? Huh? Did you say, huh? Hey, man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were some kind of decoration or something. Oh, boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? Okay. I think we have done everything. Let's see what we can do about the psyche logs. Larry, I want you to tell me about the night of the murder. Aw, man, why do we have to talk about that? Oh, wait, shoot. It's the psyche log. I don't know why I always forget this. I will never remember that I have to use the macabre first. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Huh? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out work just yesterday to go see Miss DeLite? But that was, and this is this. Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never. I didn't sneak out. I tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. $1? Wow, now that's confidence. What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? You have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? Wait, didn't he find the wallet? Maybe we can use that. This wallet, you know about this, right? I have never seen it before. Liar, you hand-delivered this wallet to Miss DeLite just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time is it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, time of the murder, you're away from the security guard office. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. Why do I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know that beyond a shadow of a doubt, the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. And that's the card. Larry, when you use this card, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does, but I can't show the records to just anyone, you know? That keycard data was already made public in the trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that's supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound like a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door of the CEO's office was open with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way! Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss is killed. My fault.
Larry.
There's nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened.
Huh? Your Donna?
I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her.
Who was?
Her new boyfriend. It's like some terrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally, I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya?
Yeah.
So, is that why you left the security guard office? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make it up for you, Nick? What can I do?
He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby.
Oh boy, Nick! Is there anything I can do? Anything? Just name it. I'll do whatever I have to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry?
Hey, Nick. As long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got?
She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him. Nick? We'll try this. I think you know how much I want to help you guys, but I really don't know what to say about that. Okay.
What is it, Nick?
It's just that he seems so, I don't know, pleasant.
The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right?
That's right, just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya.
Huh?
Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue, like the professional guard I am.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Thanks, I try. Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now?
Yes, please. Please tell us.
Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed.
I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier.
Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the third floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the first floor. I thought it'd be a good idea to, adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win a war for the laziest person on the planet.
Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night?
There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did. I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either.
You think you could take one more look at it for me, please?
Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya.
What do you think, Nick?
He's probably right. I don't even think Larry can make a mistake like that.
What is it? What's wrong?
I made a mistake.
Huh? But how?
It can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once in the morning at around 1 a.m.
1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened.
Really? Are you serious? It's terrible. It can't be.
I don't think we have anything else to present.
102. And we'll show this.
Detective Gumshoe, about this right here. Sorry, it's hard to believe. There's a limit to how much my brain can hold. I got 2 ears and 2 eyes, but I only got 1 brain.
I can see your ears and eyes, but the jury is still out on the brain thing.
Hey, Nick, if you have something to say, just come out and say it.
Okay. Let's see if we can go back to the detention center. Nope. That's interesting. Wait. Let's see if... Okay, at least they're showing me something here. Whoa, this place is literally crawling with cops.
What did you expect now that they know he was actually Mask DeMasque? This must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed Gumshoe's nowhere to be seen.
Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case.
But wasn't he in charge of the Mask DeMasque investigation all the way up to yesterday?
Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, and there's nothing like a good murder case, pal.
Points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe is bloodlust, Maya. Oh. Hey, you guys. We're investigating this place, so keep your hands to yourself.
Boy, these policemen sure are a bunch of sourpusses.
Well, Mr. Ace Detective did make complete and utter fools of them. What's all this now? Move it along. Show's over.
Aw, it doesn't look like they're gonna let us investigate.
Guess we might as well call it a day for this place and go somewhere else. So it doesn't seem like there's anything, yeah.
Then the treasure Kurain exhibit is all ruined now.
Maya?
I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This was our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling.
Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the Sacred Urn back, maybe they can reopen it.
Really?
Sure, maybe we can label it the Urn of Mask DeMasque's Desires. It would probably attract a lot of attention.
Whoa! 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 That's brilliant, Nick. We could clean up and be filthy rich. Woohoo!
Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Okay. So it seems like probably where to take an urn. Should I put my attorney's badge there? Okay. So there has to be something that we missed here. I wonder if he can give anything about this.
So about this. What's that?
Hey, wait a minute, Maya.
What's wrong?
We copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. He might get mad at us.
And so what are you two whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. It's just my billfold. That's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. I really want you to show it to me.
I wonder if he can give any information on this.
This was his first heist. I guess I underestimated him. I was sure I was going to get him, so I was careless and lost the info on the witness.
By witness, you mean the guard in this photo?
Yeah, he and the detective worked together to try to catch him Mask DeMasque. But he got away anyway, huh? God. I got the weird feeling I've seen him around lately.
About this blackmail letter?
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. And why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron DeLite anyways?
Well, Mr. DeLite used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit?
Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed. And well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Oh, alright.
Okay. We've done everything but this.
Detective Gumshoe about this right here? And sorry, okay.
I think we've done just about everything that we can. And I don't think Larry has anything else to say. Let's see. Are we good? Nope. Okay, hold on. I wonder if we give the newspaper clipping to Desiree. Excuse me, would you look at this? Oh, okay. She doesn't know anything about that. Or she wouldn't know anything about any of the others. What about Ron's wallet?
It's Ronnie's wallet. It was found at KB Security on the night of the murder. Ronnie and I went out to dinner earlier that evening. I'm sure he had his wallet with him then.
So it's true then. He must have dropped it at the crime scene. Okay. You have nothing else to give us.
What am I'm missing something.
Okay, technically we never showed, even though we got this from him, we never showed this to him. Let's try this. Okay. Let's try this. You guys really have made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where's the time for love? Frankly, I've been reflecting. I think reflecting it's a bit overrated, you know?
What are you going on about, Larry?
Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record? Huh? The record? No, nothing at all. This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting. Have we shown everything? Well, going off serial number, but yeah, this card was used to open the CEO's office at 1 in the morning. The client had this card, right? Then it's a no-brainer. He's a killer, man. Okay, I am not sure what else we can do. Why did I not realize the basement warehouse is still here? Good job, me. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews, what is she still hanging around down here for?
So, how's it going? What about the Sacred Urn?
The urn? Oh, that. It's been taken care of already.
What do you mean, oh, that?
Taken care of? You mean it's been found?
Yes. It was brought in during the trial today.
Oh, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Mask DeMasque's wife that found it.
Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. I just heard all about it on the news. So that's actually the thief all along. Looks that way, right? It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring DeMasque to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job.
Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, use the letter. So, when was it that you hired Detective Adme again?
About 20 days ago. And when was it that Mask DeMasque calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard.
Guess that's it then. Detective Adme must have really wanted the Sacred Urn after all.
I guess so. What? So Mask DeMasque murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible.
Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Adme?
No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that that's the way he always operates.
That's just what he says so he can have an alibi when he commits the thefts himself.
Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as Mask DeMasque as well. I'm so glad that you got your Sacred Urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it.
What is it?
I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different.
Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews?
No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Psyche-locks.
What do you think this means, Nick?
Means the person who holds the secrets of the mystery of the Sacred Urn is our very own Miss Andrews. We're gonna look around real quick. Pathetic looking wood box that Mia did. Did I say Maya? I meant Mia. Okay, we'll try to see if we have enough. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. That urn was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before.
Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be. It could be a fake.
A fake?
You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine?
What evidence do we even have?
I don't think we have anything.
We'll use this. I don't know if I'm right. Well, Miss Andrews,
See? Look, it was a fake after all.
huh?
I mean, your evidence is fake too, as I expected.
Okay.
I don't think we have it.
We straight up don't have it.
What the hell?
Okay, so I don't think we're actually supposed to break them yet, but we're supposed to just know about them. Because we don't have anything about it. Wait. Did I miss something? We're supposed to be able to do this. Hold on. Okay, I guess this is how we get the info. Must be relieved to see the Sacred Urn back, huh?
You bet. There's something a little different about it. Don't at me. Pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. The urn back, we got that on me like it always used to.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Plus, the base has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before.
Maya doesn't know, but a year ago when the urn was broken and the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I am. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls, but still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it.
Is it possible that the urn is a fake?
I'm sure Pearls will find out when she gets back to Kurain.
Yeah, I suppose.
Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Kurain Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Kurain Village to their training, right?
Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to go undergo severe training.
So why haven't you been training lately, Maya?
Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to do a channeling dojo to do just that.
A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is.
If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen.
Is that what happened last? Is what happened last year still bothering you? The murder in her village, it happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses a Kurain technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, a spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you?
I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all.
Sounds like being the master of Kurain is going to be a heavy responsibility. Okay. Now that we have that about it feeling sus, what do you mean? I'm ready to scream. Okay, so we missed one thing. Because we never did this.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebird. It's Game Bullard, not Shane Bluebird, pal. Oh, yeah. The victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me.
Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead.
Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered till this morning.
Anyway, we don't have much information yet. Can you help us out?
Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. And for some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Oh, Nick, now's our chance to get more information about the victim, so hurry up and ask.
Can you tell us more about Mr. Bullard?
He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Well, the company's basically sent security teams out to buildings to guard them. And Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work.
Oh, and?
And I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grabber. Really? Me too. I just love money. I can't ever get enough.
Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet.
Anyway, it looked like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, look, that's my problem. I need to be shiftier.
Let me go already.
And apparently he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head operations against Mask DeMasque. What? Really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive.
So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Okay. Now that we have that info, we should be able to go here. Yay! That's right.
Mr. DeLite, did they finish their interrogation?
Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore. Mr. DeLite, you lied to us before, didn't you?
Well, you see...
On the same night, Sacred Urn was stolen from Lordly Tailor department store. A blackmail later, you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then that's where the CEO Kane Bullard was murdered. There's only one Ron DeLite, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it.
Okay.
Mr. DeLite, do you still insist that you were Mask DeMasque?
Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday?
That's a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating.
But listen, Mr. DeLite. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we?
I'm not doing that again. Y'all heard me. Y'all heard me do this last time. Y'all heard me be theatrical a little bit. Security at the time. So then the person dressed up as Mask DeMasque in this photo, it's gotta be Detective Adme. So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Tailor. You went to KB Security, right? I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should.
Alright, what happened next?
Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the key card to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone?
Okay, and what did you do after that?
Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them.
Nick, all of a sudden, Mr. DeLite kind of sounds like the murderer to me.
Please don't say that.
Mr. DeLite, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security?
How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Tessie, please.
Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet.
Whew, thank goodness. No, I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Tessie would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief, she'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over.
Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place?
Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway. So he became Mask DeMasque for Desiree, huh?
Wonder if he knows about this.
This list we found in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard. Hey, this is a list of all the things Mask DeMasque stole. And that's the value of each item listed next to them. $100,000, $150,000.
Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items?
The numbers seem a little low to me. Even on the black market, the prices should be at least 3 times higher than that. It's the buying price, to then turn around and sell it for big profits. And I guess he knows about that stuff because he used to be a security guard. Let's see if he knows about this. Hey, this is our article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail.
Mask DeMasque, he must have gone away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared.
That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Mask DeMasque costume in a nearby plastic bucket, and I quickly changed to my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, huh?
Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone.
Guard this photo. Is this you, Mr. DeLite? That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. And as you might expect, Detective Abney found the disguise. Truly deserves the title of ace detective. Detective Abney found the Mask DeMasque disguise. That's interesting. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Abney got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume.
That must have been really time-consuming, huh?
Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters.
Blackmail letters?
You got them starting when? Tell me more now. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up.
This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got?
No, of course not. But this is the first one to ever called me out to a specific location. So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident?
Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Eminon heist.
That first letter, it said, I know you did it.
So, someone found out about your true identity, just like that?
It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I got proof that it was you, so give up. Went on to say, so in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box, the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail.
Plans?
Now this is starting to make some sense.
The buzzer went off just once around the time Bullard was killed.
Oh, that's scary. Do you know anything about that, Mr. DeLite? Sorry, I'm afraid I don't. Why am I not surprised by how clueless he is anymore? Oh wait, no, he still has more.
What are these plans you're talking about?
There were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and suggested training methods.
So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you?
No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person, incredibly detailed plans.
It sounds like Mr. DeLite is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him.
So Ron DeLite was Mask DeMasque after all, but someone else is behind the thefts, someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safety deposit box. Then I just wait for the cash to come in the mail. Did you try not to look so gleeful about it?
So you went after the Sacred Urn because of one of those plans too?
Well, see, the truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. DeLite, is everything you just told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Tessie, okay? Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes, but please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe, but I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday.
Why?
Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right?
I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. DeLite.
I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. DeLite at his word.
Mystic Maya! Hey! Pearly! I'm back!
Hey, Pearl, so what have you been up to this whole time?
The Sacred Urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Kurain Village to have it examined.
And? What did you find out?
Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn.
Phew! That's a relief. I was really worried.
But there's one small problem.
Problem?
These cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint, and that they were put on the urn recently.
Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal?
That's a big deal. We've got to find out how they got there. That's a big deal.
Yes, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there.
Okay, we'll go find out how they got there.
Please don't forget about me.
Okay, now I think we can go back to Andrew's. Wait, did I go to the wrong place? I think I went to the wrong place. Shoot. Yeah, that's the one thing, is like sometimes like you're going to somewhere and then like you go like a wrong direction to get to the place.
Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you.
Hello there.
I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to?
Well, actually, I was having this urn examined.
Oh, I see.
Maybe we take another good look at this urn. We can figure out what the mystery of what actually happened here.
Nick, let's look around one more time.
This box, there's something about it that's bothering me.
It looks like there's some pink paint on it, too.
And it's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn.
And I think I know how the paint got on it now.
All right, let's investigate again, Nick. From here.
Looks to me like it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this paint mark. Bottom left is shaped oddly and is shocking pink.
Mr. Nick, could it be that this odd shape is...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh, that's the box the Sacred Urn was in.
If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well.
Wow, you're right. Look, it matches.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn.
We'll try this. Detective said he got hit on the back of the head with this thing by the thief. That was obviously a lie. Because it turned out that Admi was the real thief. Wait. What's his face? Ron. He said that he was hit. So I wonder... Okay, because I think what happened is Luke is the, like... I think... I'm not sure. There's still something bugging me about the... It's still bugging me. Because this can be set up to be 1 a.m. But if he's leaving here at 1, could he have... That wouldn't coincide, though. That's the issue, is this couldn't have been fake, but the data on the computer could be tampered with. But this couldn't be unless this was later and then this was doctored to be at the same time. But it would make sense that he was here first and then to have this to knock out Ron. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I'm not sure.
Looks like Adrian feels really bad about it.
I'm going to take full responsibility and fix this for myself. I know I don't look it, but I have complete confidence that I can fix it right up. I promise I'll fix it to you so you never know it was Pence in the first place. Please, be gentle with it.
Statue there when we first came here, right?
Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it?
Well, if someone moved it, it probably Mask DeMasque.
Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mystic Ami while he stole the urn.
Hey, cut it out. You're giving me the creeps with that kind of talk.
Oh, wait. I think we have enough stuff. Okay, the urn was submit. Okay, we've already done this.
Do you have any evidence that what was submitted at the trial was genuine? Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Kurain Village and had it examined.
Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how...
What she did discover was that the urn had been broken. Again.
Did you say again?
Yes, it was broken once a year ago, and now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too.
Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
How do you think it was broken recently? How do you know?
Isn't it the pink splotches? Because we don't have anything about the fact that, like... Oh, we can use that. This poster, it was made recently, right?
Poster? Ha! Poster for the exhibit.
At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said I am on it. For some mysterious reason, it says Ami. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed.
I am. What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there for the photo when the photo for this poster was taken.
It was a mistake. Now tell the truth.
Wait.
For?
Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it.
Huh.
Yes, that's it. Must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened.
Huh. Looks like she's not going to give up that last Psyche lock so easily.
How many proof the arm was broken here at Lordly Tailor?
I think we can use that. Well, Miss Andrews? Okay. And there's something on the box the urn was stored in, too. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same, wouldn't you say?
So? What does that prove?
If the urn was dropped along with the box, that's when they both got paint on them. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
The rest of the story is obvious. This box was dropped right here in Lordly Tailor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, that means the urn was broken here too.
So you can prove that? You prove that the box was dropped here in the basement warehouse?
I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Yes, more or less.
There's pink paint splattered on the floor, the walls of this basement warehouse. There's an odd shape imprinted into a part of the paint stain, am I right?
Yes.
If you put this box into the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken.
Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn.
Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher.
I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did.
Well,
That's not so hard to do. Pearly?
no, not at all. I know how she feels.
It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken on the... I heard a terrible noise and my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened a lid to the box and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream.
I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands.
Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Kurain Village, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big.
And that's when the I am got changed to Ami.
I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami.
Any sane person, really?
Oh, Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling.
Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since then. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it.
The Ami Faye statue. Ha. The first time that we came down here, it was on the night the Sacred Urn was stolen.
Mr. Nick. There was no paint marks on the walls or the floor of the warehouse when we were here.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, the golden statue just happened to arrive for the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense.
But there's still one thing I find strange.
What is it, Pearl?
The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible.
She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews?
Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well then, who was it? Who would have done it and why?
On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. I say it was me. But why? I have to stop yawning so much, but I'm like constantly tired. It looks like there's some connection between the Sacred Urn and the murder case.
Why? Why do you think so, Nick?
Because that night, the real thief, Ron DeLite, was at KB Security. So then why did another Mask DeMasque show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact.
One undeniable fact?
The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. And that's it for the investigation. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see y'all next time for the trial. And I need to figure out how to get Godot's voice right. Hope you guys enjoyed though, and I will see y'all then. Bye.